We want our active duty servicemen and women to be financially resilient. Because if they are concerned about their financial readiness, if they have bills they need to pay that are causing stress in their lives, they're not going to be focused on the mission at hand.
I am a culinary specialist, second class, Roberto Rodriguez Maldonado. I'm from the Coast Guard cutter Man o' War. I'm not just a cook, I'm there doing anything.
What's the description of the vessel?
¿Cuál es la descripción de la embarcación? My family is everything for me. I had to find an apartment online. And when I got here, the apartment was not ready.
It was in shambles. The door had been kicked in, the deadbolt had been broken, the frame was broken, there was black mold everywhere. And the apartment complex essentially told CS2 that he signed the lease, this was his apartment, and he was out of luck financially.
I'm Lieutenant Commander Nick Clackering. I'm a helicopter pilot here at Air Station Sitka. I was here at the beginning of COVID and also during the government shutdown when we weren't getting paid for a certain amount of time.
Things are almost 3 times more expensive here. We have to reevaluate, how are we gonna spend our money? How are we gonna budget?
Sometimes you reach a dead end that you weren't expecting.
Our members are proud. They're proud of who they are, proud of what they do, and sometimes it can be challenging to ask for help, but Coast Guard Mutual Assistance has always been there for them.
The Coast Guard Mutual Assistance started 100 years ago in 1924 for the benefit and general welfare and financial assistance to Coast Guard members. We provide short-term loans, grants, closing costs, and rental costs for people moving.
So I decided to request the money.
CGMA was able to get CS2 a loan within about 24 hours, and we were able to get him and his family to a new apartment.
It was a relief.
We have safe harbor programs. We have several education programs.
During COVID, it was amazing. They offered grants for any type of school supplies. We were able to use some of those resources just to make good family memories during that time.
When Coast Guard Mutual Assistance comes in, not with a loan, but with a grant, something that could have been really, really hard or perhaps impossible becomes a reality.
Around 8 years ago, I was a new pilot and we were looking into adoption and learned through the CGMA officer and rep, and they were able to give us a good amount of money. We adopted our son, Luke.
In every single season, CGMA has popped up in one way or the other.
So when CGMA can come in, it helps that person deal with whatever challenge they have. That allows them to continue to serve. I would call it a readiness imperative. Coast Guard Mutual Assistance comes in, they're able to keep their head in the game and do tremendous work for the United States Coast Guard.
And once you have that clear headspace, you can go out, you can perform these missions.
To do what we need to do to protect our country, keep it safe, keep it secure, protect the environment.
Active duty, auxiliaries, reserve, retired, civilians, spouses. Everyone in the Coast Guard family is part of Coast Guard Mutual Assistance.
Our donors have traditionally been Coast Guard members. We have this tribe mentality. It's an organization that was created years ago for Coasties by Coasties.
What we're able to do is attract the best and brightest to serve our country. And being able to support them in ways that we probably can't even think of right now is where CGMA will play the biggest role over the next 100 years.